Guys, I royally messed up. This should be the highlights video for Turkey. However, like a brainlet, I deleted all the footage, so instead, we're gonna have to skip straight to Silverstone. It's not too bad though, since nothing really happened in Turkey. I said nothing happened. Anyway, without further ado... We're heading straight to Q1, where I sort of, yeah. No worries, because we've got enough time to do a couple of more laps, and, oh.
Am I actually going to get to Q2?
God, I'm a good driver.
Our rear wing is
60.
a little bit of a spaceship. It's got as many polygons as a fucking Picasso.
In all
painting.
fairness, that's your...
I was somehow able to get through to Q2, don't ask me how, and I was able to qualify 5th, which after grid penalties had been applied became 3rd.
Yeah, who's third? Is it Max?
Max is third.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's okay. Thank fuck.
Easy. Max is
Oh,
fourth race
I've got so
start,
much confidence in Max. That's fine.
Yeah, that's a
Cut
free.
to when Max takes me out in his video.
That's a free place right there off the start. I don't think I've ever seen Max gain.
Wow,
a
this is
place
a
off race
fucking
start.
roast.
I've just never seen him gain a place off the race start.
I'm currently Robert Kubica right now though, because I've kind of gouged my wrist.
Shut the fuck up, no one cares.
Brandon is starting his last Vulcan race this season in pole.
Oh shit, this is the
I'll
last
laugh
race
if
of the
he pins it.
season.
Don't bottle it.
Oh,
Don't push
fucking
it.
hell, Brandon, you gotta make this one good, don't you? You really, I mean, it would be terrible if you didn't.
Here we are then on the grid, and it's lights out and away we go for the British Grand Prix. We get a much better start than Brandon. We're already past him, but I guess I don't gain positions off the line, do I? As we go through turn 1, Brandon taps the rear of my car, which forces it to go wide, and that gives Craig an easy position off me. We have to give Liam enough room on the inside as we enter the complex, but there's more important matters at hand as this happens right behind us. This brings out the safety car for the first time ever for me.
Oh, it's a 3-minute 50.
One lap
One
to
lap
go.
to go.
Oh, so it's coming in this lap.
One up to go of the race, I'm gonna win!
Oh, damn.
Unfortunately, it was sort of broken, so we did have to red flag the session, and then turn off all that kind of stuff and just deal with it after the race. So we restarted the race with the grid order taken from the end of lap 1, and this is how that went.
There you go, Sam.
Yellow.
Oh,
Oh, you're kidding me.
turn it off, Sam!
Anyway, yes, to the actual race, it was a rolling start with Sam acting as the safety car, and it's now a 32-lap race since we'd already done some laps in the first attempt. Already the top two are pulling away from us, and as we enter Brooklands, Craig's already going down the inside of Sam to take the lead. As they continue to go side by side through Luffield, they make contact and Sam sends spinning, going the other way. Luckily for us, that brings us up to 2nd. Not for long though, since very soon, Scott's right on the back of us as he goes for an easy move down the inside. However, later on in the lap at the penultimate corner, he spins on the curb and that's us back up to 2nd. We've managed to keep Sam behind for a few laps, but he's able to make a similar move to Scott down the inside of Brooklands. Next lap we're under pressure from Scott as we come into Village. I make sure to leave him room on the exit, but as we go through Aintree he gets a much better run and has DRS, so the move is pretty easy. So we're now in our favourite position of 4th, with around 2.3 seconds either side. That is until the exit of Stowe when I get a huge screen freeze, forcing me to go defensive against Evan in the next corner. It's all running pretty well. Run for another 4th place finish until I get a stutter on the exit of the loop, which causes the car to half spin. I drop to 5th, losing about 6 seconds. This is the point where I decide to pit, even though the tyres aren't that bad yet, because SOS wouldn't go to the end at this point, and it wouldn't be legal for me to go on another set of mediums to the end. So I come in for a set of hards which are easily going to make it to the end. However, with the spin and earlier screen freeze, we've lost about 10 seconds. At the start of lap 21, Alfie emerges from his stop just 2 seconds ahead, and with Liam ahead of him and Cozzy just behind me, it's once again a north-south Team Tepper battle. James is able to get past with DRS, however he is on softs. Our hards are going to be far more durable, so pushing on them won't be a problem in terms of tyre wear. For the Tepper car, it will though. We've been able to stay within the DRS of James for the past few laps, which has pulled us into the battle with Liam and Alfie. Well, more of a 3-way battle since Alfie's pulling away. Cozzy and Liam are going side by side through Brooklands. They're still side by side as they go through Luffield. It's all getting very intense as we approach Cops.
Oh, he's on soft. That's why he's got better.
Oh my god, I just had a stop and a half lap.
That makes up the one I did for Stowe.
Okay then.
We're all very close to each other, but with Liam's understeer through Chapel, it's now my turn to overtake.
I lifted the throttle momentarily
Something's
when I
just
came
come out of
back.
my fucking brake pedal. Oh no, I'm not looking forward to turn 3.
Oh, Max.
What?
Well, apparently not. This battle's getting closer and closer with every lap. Oh my god! Whilst we've been battling, Nick's been able to get right on the back of Zol. Luckily, the DRS and slipstream of Liam's DRS and slipstream is allowing me to pull away. It's not going to protect me for long since every single one of us is going side by side into Vale. Something's bound to happen if this keeps up.
Yeah, just hit me. Yeah, that's great. Thanks.
I don't have
Please hurry up
DRS,
to lap this guy so he can get.
Doesn't matter, neither do I.
Yeah, so with that, we've moved up to 5th, and since our tyres are in much better condition, we're able to pull away from Cozzy and Nick, who's still battling behind. We end up crossing the line in 5th, but with post-race penalties, we'll get promoted to yet another 4th position, as Alfie got 15 seconds added to his time. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a Spa highlights because I wasn't able to race, however, there should be some videos coming out that I've been working on in the background.
Flavor of school.
When will
Just quit.
Oh, zombie.
Late second.
I thought Scotland's national anthem was Zombie Nation.
I'm out this bitch.